Everyone, as we get into this irons versus red dot sight series, really want to just start off with just a general overview of the two different ones and all that each of them can offer. So when we think about irons, we're probably thinking about normally just that generic, say, three dots system that you have. You have your, your rear sight with the two dots, right? And then you have your front sight with the one dot. And as well, it can be maybe with no dots, and it's just the shape of this, right? And you're doing the whole equal light, equal height, right? So you've got your line straight across the top, and you've got the space on each side the same. Then it could be something like Glocks, where all the Glocks have that dot for the front, but the rear is actually a line, right, along the outline of the rear sights. Then you could have something where instead it's a front sight and the back ones are blacked out, right? So you have just the outline for the rear sight. Or maybe you have this three dot system, but instead of them being white, maybe they're dark because they're a night sights or something like that. And depending on which company, which firearm and things like that, they're all going to be different. Glock is the only one that I believe is pretty much the same for all of its pistols. They all are the same with that white dot in the front and the outline white line in the back, whereas different other ones, they have maybe some that are just the generic three white dots, or some that are specifically night sights and they come like that stock standard night sights, or anywhere in between. And then maybe potentially you can upgrade to having blacked out rear and a white front, or blacked out rear and fiber optic in the front, or all kinds of different ones as well, which then you're getting into maybe like aftermarket sights. With those, you're pretty much your standard sights and what you'll get from all the different ones, whether it's the standard stock ones you get from that specific company firearm, or aftermarket or whatever. Then when we get into the red dot can be like it is a red dot, or it can be a wide variety of different things, just like the iron sights have a wide variety of different things. Now, you can have the simple kind of red dot itself, so just this little red dot in the middle, and then from there, the window size of each red dot can be different. Obviously, a lot of different red dots where they have completely different sizes than others, or different shapes as well of their different red dot. Then it can be different ones where it maybe also has this outline there. It can be where it's a triangle instead. It can be a lot of different ones as well. It varies. The big thing a lot of times, really, when we think about the red dot sights, is the dot itself a little bit, but a lot of times is that shape of the window itself that each red dot comes with. So you've got like the Trijicon SRO is actually a nice big circle and everything like that, and it's got red dot in the middle. Then you've got something like the RMR, also from Trijicon, which is more a squarish shape one. You've got the Delta Point from Leupold, which is also kind of that square, but with a little arch on top that adds a little bit extra. And then you've got Holosun, which makes a wide variety of different ones. Those number and letters, I don't remember all of them exactly, but they've got a wide variety, and those ones really are what I'd recommend. There's a lot of other companies that make red dots as well, but those are just the ones I've really seen and heard a lot of people run and things like that, including especially the SRO, which is a lot newer than, say, the other ones like the RMRs or the Delta Points or anything like that, or even Holosun, with just all of theirs really up and coming and being a lot better that people have seen, whereas before it was kind of unsure of how they'd run, really doing well. But as we see, this is kind of just the general overview of looking between either of them, what each of them and all of them offer, where you've got the irons that offer a ton of different things, whether it's dot systems or a line, or using just the outline to put in there, or having night sights that can help potentially at night or just in low light environments, or having the dot with its different whether it's a dot or a different color even than red, or shapes like a triangle or things like that. Or obviously the different window sizes you get. It has a wide variety of different things. And here we'll see just what we specifically use then moving forward in the rest of the series, guys. But here we are, just a general overview of irons versus red dot.